we're back because I always say we're back. But welcome. This is Fit Lush.
Wait, what's going on up here?
Shut up. It's not there. It's done. It's not happening until somebody babysits my child. And we can
I can babysit him?
Perfect. Then we'll get it. Then we'll get a sign.
Okay. Maybe, well, let's say maybe somebody else can just do it.
We just really want it to say Fit Lush. But anyways, how was your week?
Good. I mean,
Long.
I don't know. You know what? I think it's because of the hours changing, because they fall backward tomorrow. Fall backwards.
Oh, I hate this
Yeah,
time of year.
so
I
I
don't
think-
like losing daytime.
I think I've been struggling a little bit with my sleep schedule. And so I've been a little bit lower energy, a little bit more dependent on coffee, a little bit grouchier, a little bit more anxious, and craving everything. So actually it's been a really shitty week.
That's what I was going to say. This doesn't sound very uplifting.
What about yours? How was your Halloween?
Poor Liam. Okay, so we got the walk-in. Like, we did our Halloween walk where I took him out in his little outfit. We checked out some of the kids in their cute little costumes. I got some organic lollipops.
For him? Or
No, to like give out.
Okay.
But then we were all ready to go trick-or-treating. And when I mean I mean me and Liam, because Daniel's out of town.
Oh, that's right.
And so we all ready, all pumped. He's about to get in his wagon, and he looked kind of sleepy, so I nursed him, fell asleep by 6:30. Which never happens. So I wanted him to experience like a couple houses of like, you know, ringing the doorbell. I also said ding dong. Ringing the doorbell, and it didn't happen.
You're thinking about ding dong?
I don't even know what a ding dong. Oh no. Anyways, so it was fun. I like that we stuck with like what we wanted to do, but without having Daniel here,
It's a lot harder.
My life is like, I didn't realize how much he does until he's has to leave on
Shout
a
out
travel.
to Daniel.
Seriously, like, where are you at?
He's probably gonna play this last 10 seconds
Over.
on repeat over and
no,
over.
without him being here, it's like affecting this. Like, I need walks throughout my day just to keep like my sanity. And
yeah.
without him, it's like Liam fights me to get in the stroller. Like, I have to shove his little body into the stroller. I have to convince him with different objects like mops and garage openers and fire hose or like
Cleaner. I saw you with like
cleaner.
cleaner solution.
Just to get him to sit. But what I found that's like sort of working is giving him whatever he wants and letting him sit in the stroller.
Yeah, there's great parenting for you. Giving your child whatever they want.
I pick and choose my battles, and when it
I'm
comes
just
to
giving
me
you a hard
going on my walks, it's gonna be that. But it is hard, and so something I found that's working is literally driving to my parents or to my in-laws and just saying like, hey, can you watch them for half an hour so I can go for a walk? And both my parents and in-laws live like 45 minutes away, and then the other set live an hour away, and I just take advantage of family during this time because
And texting Sophia.
And
She voice texts me.
I text her all the time.
And it's just like reading hieroglyphics because it never comes through like it's supposed to.
Well, and you've been sleep deprived. So what are you going to do, though, this week to kind of fix that?
I think for sure I have to sleep more. So,
How are you going to make that happen?
well, just by actually telling myself to sleep more. Because I think one of the things that has been happening is I kept like slowly pushing it back, just like I slowly kept pushing my caffeine intake up again.
It's like a little trickle.
Yeah, so I'm going to slowly start, bringing up my bedtime, which I did because on Tuesday I felt like shit. And by Wednesday or Tuesday evening, I went to bed at like 8 and then I woke up at 8.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
so I
needed
felt,
that.
so Wednesday I felt a lot better than I did on Tuesday. And then I tried to do the same thing on Wednesday evening and Thursday evening, but I ended up having caffeine around 2 or 3 both days, so it just effed me up. And so yesterday I told myself not to, which I didn't, but I didn't get to bed as early, and then I woke up early to hike. So I'm a little sleep deprived today, but not as much as I was earlier this week. So I'm gonna definitely cut back on coffee, probably eliminate it completely.
Oh.
It's fine. I've done it before.
I know. I'm saying ooh because like that pulls the
'Cause it
trigger
hurts you.
for me.
For me, it's just like,
And I
okay,
like
well,
to bond with you over
it's
coffee.
time. It's
Yeah.
time to cut it out. And this cycle lasted a very short period because I quit coffee like maybe 2 months ago, and Less than 2 months. It's probably like 6 weeks.
When you quit
It's
coffee,
time.
I want it more.
And then you try to bribe me. And I'm like, no, like, I don't really care. Like,
Well, I got you
like,
a
it's
4
not-
Sigmatic packet, but
I'm not
I
a...
think there's...
Did you?
Yeah, it's...
Oh, no, it's not. It's not caffeine.
Oh, then there you go.
It's just like a supplement or a... What do you call it? A substitution.
Mushroom
almost.
blend.
Thank you. When's it
I
coming?
think it's downstairs.
Oh!
It's a packet. Yes.
Oh! She didn't tell me. I've been here for 2 hours.
Sorry. You had coffee.
I could have used that. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, so I'm going to do that and I'm going to work
You know,
on it.
there's an
I'll sleep
app.
better.
I have an app that like I can set that tells me, okay, if you go to bed now, or this is the time you need to go to bed in order to get the like whatever hours you want. So mine goes off at 8:15 to tell me in 15 minutes if you want 8 hours
Yeah.
of sleep.
Well, I mean, I
go
don't
to
need an
bed.
app to tell me. 'cause
I do.
I get off work and then I drive home and I know I have roughly about an hour before I need to be in bed. And so that's why lately, because I've had a lot
geez.
going on, I just keep kind of pushing it back a little
Yeah,
bit.
because it's an hour.
And so I ended up pushing it back to like 10. So that's an hour and a half that I'm missing. And then it's kind of added up. And then I did have a few, like the last maybe 3 or 4 weekends have been really busy. I traveled to Catalina and then I traveled to San Jose.
Oh, that's
And then
right.
in between, my boyfriend adopted a dog. And then now he has another dog.
Barry. Hi, Barry.
Yeah. Hi, Barry, and goodbye, Jetta.
I can't talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it another time. But anyway, so there's been a lot going on, and
Yeah.
Daniel is a snorer, and he likes to go to bed late, and then he likes
The
to eat a lot
worst.
before bed. So he'll end up making, like, force feeding me, because I'm usually done eating by like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
He'll force feed me
That's
at
the
like 8 or
worst.
9 because he starved me all day. And then he's like, well, you have to eat. So we end up having super late dinners.
And
He'll make
he's
me drink
snoring.
because he'll be like, come on, it's the weekend. Just have...
What a peer predator. Daniel, get it together.
Yeah.
Help her out.
Yeah, Daniel made me gain 15 pounds in our first year together.
Daniel.
But yeah, I mean, I'll start with the sleep. Usually once I start with sleep, everything else just falls into place. So
That's always start with laying in bed and shutting your eyes. That's step 1.
Yeah. It's real
See
easy
how
for
it
me.
goes. Oh, I have no problem.
I have earplugs. My room's dark. I just literally sometimes can't because there's other people in the house that making noise. But
I think you have a nice game plan. Literally
Yeah.
just going to bed earlier. I think you'll.
I'm getting rid of the coffee.
Oh yeah, the bigger thing.
Well, but anyway.
That was our week. I think it was good, but tiring. But anyways, so I post a lot about Liam's diet on my Instagram stories.
Mhm.
So some questions I've been getting this week are like, what is his diet? And so we're going to kind of talk about that today and answer some of the questions of what does that child eat?
He eats really good.
He does.
He eats healthier than most adults.
And I take pride in it. I got someone, I'm not going to say who, was like, you're
Were they
really
judgmental about
lucky. No, they were like, you're really lucky. And I don't think it's luck at all.
No.
It's a genuine, I pick and choose my battles, like I said earlier. And his diet is just one that not that I care more about than other areas, but I want to set him up for
Definitely.
a better future than my relationship that I had growing up with food.
Mm-hmm.
So when they're like, oh, you're really lucky he eats like that, I put in effort. It's not luck.
Yeah. Well, it's like when people see somebody that's successful in whatever, you know, if they're financially or physically fit or whatever, and they're just like, oh, you're just lucky you have good genes. And it's like, no, like these people
Are
don't
putting
just
in effort.
accidentally end up with kids that eat really well. Like there's things that Sarah does.
There's things behind the scenes that are taking place for even those people that we might not see at the face value, but that are contributing to it. But his diet is really, like, I'll start off with, I did nurse him, and I am still nursing him. So even from when I found out I was pregnant, like, my diet is on the cleaner side. I don't really like the word cleaner, but on the...
You love the word cleaner.
I do, actually.
I fucking hate it.
It's on the better for you side. So he was already, like...
It's not dirty?
It's in his DNA to be, I don't know, to, like, have healthier
No, but that's
food.
actually true. Like,
You know?
like whatever you expose your child to, even from when they're, like they say, the potential of your child comes from even before you're pregnant with them.
Before
So your
conception.
nutrition prior to having Liam, plus your nutrition while you were pregnant with Liam,
Mhm.
plus even your nutrition now that you're breastfeeding
Yeah.
still, like all of that is predisposing him to certain
Mhm.
tastes.
and the affinity for what he's like gonna like and what he's not gonna like. So with breastfeeding him like that, and now that he's older, his diet isn't all breast milk. But breastfeeding aside, he eats what we eat. I don't make separate meals for him. I mean, he only has one tooth, so his diet would probably be a little bit more varied now if he had more teeth to like chew things up. But I mean, his breakfasts usually are, he doesn't really love oatmeal, but you know, some type of egg, avocado, oatmeal.
I love the little portion sizes that you have for him. Like, they're just adorable.
I use this little like
for little
bamboo
blueberries
plate.
or
Whatever, like basically it's whatever I'm eating, I feed to him. And that's normal for him.
That's what he knows.
He sees me eating it, and it's like, oh, mom's eating it.
Like when he saw us eating yogurt, like Sarah went out and bought us sheep yogurt to try, which, well, I had never tried it. Had you tried it before?
Like a long time ago.
Okay.
I don't remember it.
So she buys us this yogurt that's plain, tart, like
tangy,
on the sour side, and this kid sees us eating it, so of course he wants some.
And I think it's that role modeling. So when we go out to restaurants, for example, I don't look at the kids menu. Like I hate kids menus. They're like chicken fingers at like a Italian restaurant. Like I just don't understand.
It's like people are bribing their kids to sit at the table.
Right. I just include him in it. Whatever Daniel and I order, I just kind of like mash up a little portion of it, and it makes my life so much easier. I'm not thinking like, what is Liam gonna eat? I mean, obviously it depends on like the stage of your child. Like I'm not giving this to a 6-month-old. It's something, you know, you still need to go through the process of like pureed and smashed and chopped and everything, but I just make it easy for myself. I'm not gonna go and make
an elaborate. She's not making an elaborate meal plan for her child. She's literally just taking, for the most part, foods that she's eating and having her child eat them. But I think it's easier, and I'm not trying to discredit you, but I think it is easier right now because he's not in school.
Yeah. And
he's not around other kids, but I feel like the struggle for parents is complicated because right now he's kind of like in this little bubble where for the most part you're the one caring for him, so you don't have like there's people that have to leave their kids in a daycare and they end up with daycare food. Yeah. And whatever, like, you know, kids that participate in sports or that are in school, like they get whatever their friends are having, like they share
even
it.
Caretakers, like if your child
like
is
your
being
parents.
watched by your parents, like his diet at my parents, like they're respectful of like, I don't have rules for Liam, but they're respectful of like a, you know,
don't give him candy.
Don't give him candy.
That's
organic
one of the things that bugs me the most.
Like
when it's not your kid, and the first thing that you do is you try to bribe the kid with candy.
It's like,
I'm like, really? Like,
what is that gonna even do?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't even make any sense to me.
Yeah.
But like when he goes to his grandparents' house and they want to give him ice cream, like I'm not like a stickler about it.
Yeah.
He knows that those are treats when he goes somewhere. I'm not gonna, is that organic? Like, no, I don't.
You don't freak out.
I don't freak out because I know that 90% of the time he's eating what I want him to eat. Yeah. And then when he goes to someone else's house or when he, you know, if someone else is watching him, I'm not freaked out when no one else is watching him. When I'm on my walks and my dad decides to give him a popsicle, like I don't.
Your dad.
Like it's probably some like really sugar-filled thing, and I don't, not that I don't care, but I'm not gonna push it. So, a big thing is role modeling. I think you can't really expect your child to eat healthier if you're not eating healthier.
Oh my gosh. That line right there, just...
Do you agree, or are you like, no?
I just think it's ridiculous, like, because I see this a lot, like, in, like, kids that are in sports, and their parents are like, oh, okay, well, you have to do this better, and you have to practice this, and you have to do that, blah, 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 and I'm like, you don't even get off the couch, and you're telling your kid
how are they gonna know?
Yeah, it's just, and it's the same thing with nutrition, like, people complain that their kids don't eat healthy, and then what are you eating?
It's like really taking a look at the overall picture, and they're really moldable. Like I said, I don't know if I mentioned, Liam's 14 months old, so I'm not dealing with a kid that's in school. That'll be another thing. Right now, I'm dealing with a child who is in the possession of
mommy
me
mode
99% of the time, and what I can control, I just make it easier for myself. I'm not gonna, but he sees what I'm eating and sees what the people around him are eating.
And he loves it.
He honestly...
Like, I see him with certain foods, and I'm just... Like, his little taste buds are so perfect right now, just because they haven't really been contaminated with building a flavor or a desire for other foods. And so I see his little face when he's eating foods, and he's eating them like he's really enjoying it because
he doesn't know.
He can actually taste them.
Yeah. But he loves like roasted veggies, and I think there's like, you know, avocado oil on them. There's like a little bit of seasoning on there. He loves it. He likes when I make like spinach muffins. They're like egg muffins with spinach in it, and I just like put them in the little waffle maker. Not muffins. Yeah, waffle maker. Hey, what's a waffle maker?
It makes waffles.
No. I have like a silicone donut mold, and I like make this green zucchini spinach donut looking thing, and I just put them in the freezer and then pop them out every morning when he's gonna eat them.
Yeah.
He gets like little protein pancakes, banana pancakes, like I don't know, kid things, but yeah, that's his diet for a 14-month-old and how we're tackling it. Role modeling and offering it to him. Like I put spinach on his plate. I hide veggies, but I also expose it to him. I don't want him to be like, what is this one day, and like it's a green leaf. I want him to know like that's spinach. Is he gonna eat the raw spinach? Sometimes he doesn't touch it, but I want it to be on his plate. I want him to see, this is spinach. But yeah, I hope that
answered your question.
Good overview. He eats what we eat. If you have more specific questions on different recipes, let me know. I'll find them for you on Pinterest.
That's real talk right there.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Bye.